Hello, this is Arcades, and welcome to another build episode here on Stormworks Build and Rescue. The last time we were with the VTOL, I ended up extending the cargo bay and the overall size of the craft. We added in a few other systems. Got this bar to help load and unload stuff. Managed to get that big spool into here, but it wasn't exactly very secure, and I think the engine lacked a little bit in power. So we gotta do something about them too. Yeah. So let's see what we can do, and I think this time I will actually try to get some paint on this thing. Even though I'm starting to get tired of it just being white. So, hope you enjoy what you watch. Hope you like what you see. If you do, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and is that a pug back there? Anyways, helps out the channel, and let's get into this. Okay, so we're in here with the Knuckle Dragger, back in the workshop. Paint-wise, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't know what to really do. I just want to get something in there to help differentiate the interior and the exterior in the different areas, so it's easier to see. We got a lot of white. Don't need that. So I'm going to grab this gray, and I'm just going to give the interior a quick paint. Let's grab this red. Mark out that area. We'll leave the bar white for the time being. Color that, color that. Well, no, we'll leave the door alone. The door is fine. I'm going to leave some of the white alone so it contrasts out a lot better. And for the exterior, we'll take this darker gray and we will just hit some of these bottom areas. Something like that. And I'm gonna take this very faint gray. Military gray! Yeah, I know, it's not exactly the most exciting, but we need some colors. Gray is a color! I was going to do something similar to, you know, my banner colors on YouTube, but, you know, in the end, I'm going to leave the engine nacelles white. Mainly the color I'm putting in right now is just to give, like, contrast so you can see different parts and, you know, not blinded by the light of white. So you see, I still got, like, temporary colors in right now, too. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. You know what? I'll leave the tail white. I'm not going to touch the interior yet because I still want to work on the cockpit more, so I'm not going to put much effort into that. But right now, this is just so that we can and like I said, I'll leave the tail white. Well, we'll color this part, but we'll leave the horizontals and the verticals white. And that painted up. What if we do... What if we do that gray? We'll go a step lighter. Yeah, that looks better. That definitely looks better. And I do want a little bit of color, so we're going to go a bit of orange, but let's get that a really dark orange. Yeah, I'm liking that way better. Let's just say I had a prototype paint job and I just ended up not liking it very much. I think this works better. I like the orange because it gives kind of a, you know, worker vibe. And the grays and the whites help give it a, well, again, worker vibe. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just enough to get the idea across. Actually, let's grab this real quick. I have a... I wish we had more paintable surfaces, because I'd use paint blocks right there to fill in, make that a smoother angle, but we don't, so we're going to take this as is. And let's grab this color and we'll do the bottom of the vertical stabilizer like this. We'll take pure white and take the white and come across. Oh, yeah, it's already white. Oh. And this will come up to here. Yeah, majority's gray, so we'll leave it at that. I think I'm also, just for a little bit of aesthetic's sake, we're gonna grab... Where's it at? Where's it at? Ah, there it is. I'm gonna grab an air filter and place it right there. I think that'll actually look a lot more interesting than just the plain old that right there. I know I still got to address the exhaust, but we will get that at some point. Alright, so now it's not just a drab, like, eye-piercing white. We got a few colors on it. Yeah. So, finally take a quick look. Yeah, I think that actually came out well. I know I still got to do some final touches. I will do that, but the overall colors are much better. The engines now... I want to test what it can and can't carry with the current setting. It may be just simply put the limit for that moment. One thing is sure, the planes side of this is having issues pulling a bit. Okay, so I'm here in the Knuckle Dragger, and the reason why I was bringing up the engine performance earlier is because when I try to go to play before, this kind of happens. Just does a freaking nosedive. And no, we don't want that. Now, there's two things that happens. Either the engines aren't strong enough, or two, the balance is off again. Which could be a possibility if we take it back to the workshop. Alright, so we're here in the workshop again. You can see the center of balance is definitely still up forward. So, there is another possibility we're going to see. Maybe I'm not, the propellers at 5 isn't enough. So I'm just going to crank it up to 8 blades. And let's see what we get out of this. Get some extra height. And yeah, that looks like part of our solution for the most part. Once I get everything built in, I think I need to start actually working more on the interior. I think we got the exterior set up pretty much how we want, or how I want it to go. So yeah, we just need to get the features worked on, and I guess I'm going to have to tackle this cockpit. I'm probably going to do that on my own, just to get a preliminary design down, but we're going to get the cockpit knocked out. Need to come up with solutions for the stuff interior. Looks like I'm going from a 5-blade to an 8-blade rotors. And landing gear. So, we got to get the landing gear set up. We got to get the cockpit interior set up. More of the interior down here set up, because I'm not completely done down here either. I have one more thing I want to do. And if it works out like I want, it'll be pretty cool in and of itself. So, yeah. So... yeah, so that's checklist, the stuff I still want to do, and we still need to flesh out the door. This was just a proof of concept design. I want to get actual, once we get the gear in, we can get all the doors settled in. Oh, yeah, so. And then once all that's done, then I can finally do some final balancing for this thing to get it settled in, so it can fly right. So, yeah. Okay, so we got a new paint job in, adjusted the engines a little bit. Yeah. Not much done with this today. Not a lot of excitement, I guess. But at least we got to see through a few things. now we know where we're heading. And, yeah. So, hope you liked what you saw. Hope you enjoyed what you've seen. You know the deal. You know the spiel. This is Arcades, signing out. Have yourself a good day. Whee!